Hello students, welcome to Oliveboard. This is Tanvi, your reasoning mentor, and today I'm going to discuss a very important thing for your RBI Grade B examination. That is, I'm going to discuss about the most repetitive reasoning questions that are coming in your examination. So that you should be at least sure about some questions that this question will definitely be in your exam because this is coming every time. Okay, so before starting the session, I request you all to confirm me if I am clearly audible and visible. Okay, students, kindly confirm me if I am clearly audible and visible. All the participants, kindly confirm me if I am clearly audible and visible to all the students. Okay, so students, in the starting, I request you all to share the session with all your friends who are preparing for RBI Grade B examination, and also like the session because the session is going to be very helpful for all the aspirants. And also subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed yet, because you're going to get a lot of such sessions in this platform, because we are focused towards making all our subscribers clear their RBI Grade B examination this time. Okay, so if you want to crack your examination, I request you to just subscribe to our channel and also click on the bell icon. Okay, so that you get the notification whenever we are coming live. Okay, so let us start today's class. So students, we are already taking a lot of sessions every day, starting from 6 in the evening and continuing till 10 in the evening. Okay, so between 6 to 10 you can find our live sessions, which will be like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday 7 p.m. strategy by Riti ma'am, every Monday 8 p.m. reasoning by me, every Monday 9 p.m. phase 1 GA by Arzu ma'am, every Tuesday 8 p.m. quant by Mayank sir, Monday to Friday 8 a.m. PIB news by Dinkar sir. So morning is the best time for this PIB news, right? Every Friday 9 p.m. government schemes by Arzu ma'am, and every Monday and Friday 6 p.m. PYQs by all the faculties. So before starting the session, we pledge for your success. Okay, so here is the first question I want you all to try. So kindly try this. Okay, kindly try this question. So students, in your reasoning section, you are going to get 60 questions. And there are some questions that are for sure coming in your exam. That is the question from input output. Every time this question, the set of 5 questions comes in your exam, right? Next is the syllogism. Again, every time 4 to 5 questions are always there in your exam. Next is sitting and puzzle. See, there is no doubt about sitting and puzzles coming in your exam, because out of 60, 40 plus questions will be there in your examination from sitting and puzzles itself. Okay, so this is the sure thing that you all know. But what about rest of the 20 questions? 40 questions we people know are from sitting and puzzles, right? But what about rest of the 20 questions? Those are from input output, syllogism, okay, and a lot of important things that are there in examination. So I'm going to discuss all of those questions. So let us start the class. And the first question that I'm going to bring for you all is the question from the chapter of input output. Now this question came, the similar kind of question came last year. Okay, so what is happening now? This is the traditional question where you have input step 1, step 2, step 3, and step number 5 is the last step, right? But here you have to check that how step 1, how input gets solved into step 1, step 1 into 2, 2 into 3, 3 into 4, 4 into 5. Okay, so that's what you have to check, right? So now I am giving you 2 minutes to try this question. So kindly try this question and confirm in the comment section if you have understood, and then I'm going to discuss this. Okay, so all the students, I request you all to please try this question now. Now students, if you check the input, like if you check this first word and this first word of step number 1, now what is happening here? You have M, G, T, U, H in the input, and you have O, I, V, U, J. Okay, so here what you can find that from M to O, what is the rule? It is plus 2. Now from M to O, if you want to come from M to O, you are going to apply the rule of plus 2. Then G to I plus 2, T to V plus 2, okay, and then U remains same. It's not plus 2 on U, and H plus 2 will be J. Okay, so here you are left with just one vowel. Okay, so now we check, actually U was a vowel. Okay, now U is a vowel, so that's why there is no change on the vowel, but every consonant, on every consonant we are adding 2. Okay, is step number 1 clear to all the students? Is step number 1 clear to all the students? Kindly confirm me about this. Okay, now if you consider step number 2, now in the step number 1 you have O, I, V, U, J. Okay, and in step number 2 you have A, D, E, Y, O. So how this word is coming? Now actually if you find in step number 1, if you check in your step number 1, what do people get? Now here you have A, D, E, Y, O. Okay, A, D, E, Y, O, it's here, right? So this is the first word. Okay, this is the first word. Okay, now actually what we are doing, all the words in step number 1, they will be written in the alphabetical order. Okay, all the words in step number 1, they will be written in the alphabetical order. So in alphabetical order, the first word will be A, D, E, Y, O. Okay, next word would be A, O, M, R, Y, because A, D and A, O. Here first alphabet is same, so second alphabet if I consider, so D comes first as compared to O. Okay, so first you'll have A, D, E, Y, O, right? And next you have A, O, M, R, Y, right? Okay. Now next thing that you have to check is, now next after A, next should be D. Okay, so same thing is happening, A, D, E, Y, O, A, O, M, R, Y, D, Y, Z, E, H. Okay, so A, then D, then next alphabet is M, M, A, O, R, U, OEVSC and then OIVUJ. So what is happening here is, now in the right. So in the first step, the rule was +2 on consonant, okay, and +0 on vowel, right? And in step number 2, what is happening? Words are arranged. Words are arranged in alphabetical order. In alphabetical order. Okay. Now in third step, now you have to check third step. So answer me in the comment section how this third step is arranged. Okay, so what is the rule that we are going to apply in step number 3rd? Yes. Okay, I just need to put off my video because I need some space. Okay, in third step, what is happening? A, D, E, O, Y. Okay, so actually the alphabets which are in the word A, D, E, Y, O, they are arranged in alphabetical order. Now A, O, M, R, Y will be arranged A, M, O, R, Y. So you have to arrange the alphabets within the word in the alphabetical order. Okay, next is D, Y, Z, D, H. So D, E, Y, H, Z. M, A, O, R, U. So alphabetically, if I arrange A, then M, then O, then R, then U. So in step number 3rd, what is happening? Arranging the, what we are doing? Arranging the alphabets within the word. Right? Now, if you check step number 4, okay, so how these numbers are coming in step number 4? Now, this you have to check. Okay, students, answer me first in the comment section according to you. How are we arriving at step number 4? Okay, in step number 4, what is happening actually? So here, now in step number 3rd, you had A, D, E, O, Y. Okay, so A is 1, Y is 25. So if I add these two, it will be 26. Okay, now same thing is happening in second word also, A and Y. Their positional value, if you add the positional value of A and Y, it will be 26. Now in this word, D is 4 and Z is 26. And if you add these two, it will be 30. Okay, here A is 1 and U is 21. If you add these two, it will be 22. So this is how we are getting to understand that what we have to do here is we have to simply add the first, okay, add first and last alphabets, positional value. Okay, so now what about step number 5? Yes, correct, Manish, it is actually the sum. Now what about step number 5? So what are we doing in step number 5? Okay, so here actually in step number 4 you had 26, 26, 30, 22, 27 and 31. So if you add 2 plus 6, it will be 8. 2 plus 6 will be 8. 3 plus 0 will be 3. 2 plus 2 will be 4. 2 plus 7 will be 9. 3 plus 1 will be 4. So we are arranging all the sum of digits of the numbers that are there in step number 4. Okay, so first you have 3, then 4, then 4, then 8, then 8, then 9. Okay, so this is your step number 5, right? This is your step number 5. So this is the whole process to solve this question. I hope this is clear to all the students. Kindly confirm me if this is clear to all of you. Okay. Right. So now we have to solve applying the same rule, the given input. So this is your given input. Now here you have HELOF. So first thing that we have to do in step number 1 is just add 2 in the consonant. Okay. So HIJ. E will remain same, okay. LMN, O will remain same, FGH. Next is KLM, PQR, E remains same, okay. STU, TUV, okay. Next word is FUMAP. Step 5 is tricky. Correct, Manish. Actually, it is very tricky, but you should be very cool and composed in your exam to solve such tricky equations. Otherwise, if you people panic, then you are definitely going to face problem in understanding the logic. Okay. Next word is FUM, FGH, U remains same because it is a vowel, MNO, A remains same, PQR, HIJ, STU, E and U will remain same. Okay. And BCD, right. Next is this LMODU. Okay. Now what is this? LMODU, right. Okay. So here LMN, MNO, then O, then DEF, then U. Okay. And KARLX, how will this become? Can I fill the form of RBI? Yes, you can do that. Yes. Okay. KLM, A will remain same, RST, okay, LMN, XYZ. Okay. So this is how you are going to solve this. This is how you are going to solve this. Okay. Now this is your actually the step number 1. Now if I want to come to step number 2, what am I going to do? I'm simply going to arrange the words in the alphabetical order. I'm arranging the words in the alphabetical order, not the alphabets. Okay. So that is we are going to do in 3rd step. But in 2nd step, we have to arrange the words in alphabetical order. So if you check the alphabetical order, so which is the first? First one is G. Okay, so first will be GUOAR. Okay. Next after GHIJ. So there are 2 words with J. So first one will be JEMOH and then J. Okay. JEUE. Okay. JU. First was U. Right. Okay. JUEUD. Okay. Next is JEMOH. Okay. Now next we are left with 3 words which are starting with same M. Okay. So MREUV, MOOFU, MATMZ. Okay. So MOMAMR. So the first one will be which word? Okay. So here. Okay, I think I have written it again. Yes, this was not the case because it was already arranged. So first to be arranged will be MATMZ. Okay, then MOOFU, then MREUV. Okay, so this is how we are going to solve this. I hope this is clear, right? Okay. Next thing that we have to do is, yeah. Here it was actually N, right? Okay. So MATNZ, right? So what about third number, step number 3rd? Okay. So now we have to arrange them within the word. Like here it will be A, okay, HUOAR, HUOAR. Okay. So because here the word was, what the word was? HELOF. Okay. So we have arranged it J. Okay, so KLMFGH. Okay, here it was H, right? Here it was H, right? Okay, So first will be in the third step, we are going to arrange them in the alphabetical order. So the first one will be H, A, H, O, R, U. Next is E, H, J, N, O. Okay, right, because here it was N. Okay, next you have D, E, J, W. Okay, next you have A, M, N, T, Z. And next you have, okay, E, M, R, U, V. Okay, E, M, R, U, V. Okay, because here what we had done from first to second, it was the same thing coming, right? So here it was M. Okay, L, M, N. Here it was N, right? Okay, here it was N, right? So next is E, M, R, U, V, then F, N, okay, O, O, U. So this is the case. I think I have added one on some of the letters, so it was actually N here, right? Okay, right. So this is your third step. Now if I want to come to step number 4, it will be A plus U, which is 22. Okay, then E is 5, O is 15, which is how much? 25, right? D is 4, U is 21. It will be again 25. Okay, so the first one is 22, next one is 20. Okay, next is 25, next is 27, adding A and Z. Next is again 27, next is again 27. Now you have to add them. Now you have to do sum of digits. So if you do sum of digits, the smallest one will be 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. Okay, next is what? 4. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, so next will be 4, right? Next will be 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. Then 2 plus 7 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. So this is the final answer. I think I have written some alphabets after adding 1 in step number 2. So you can check that, because the whole question, now this is actually the question of input output that came last year in your examination. Now you can see this is actually very time consuming. This is actually very time consuming, but it justifies, because 5 questions will be solved if you're going to make the solution. Okay, so 5 questions will be solved. So what is the first question? Now they're definitely going to ask you direct questions from such type. Which among the following word is third from the right end in step number 3rd? Okay, from the right end in step number 3rd, he's asking. In the third step from the right end, you have A, M, N, T, Z. Okay, so the answer here will be option number B. Okay, students, just confirm in the comment section. Is it clear to you all? Yes? Okay, is it clear to you all? From the right. Okay, so third letter from the second right. Okay, so this if you pick, okay, second word from the left you have to pick, and its third letter. So second is this and third letter is N. Okay, so this is N actually, right? This is N. And then you have to pick second letter of the fourth word from the right in step number 3rd. So in the third step, okay, in the third step you have to pick what? Yeah, in the third step you have to pick from the right hand fourth word, which is actually D, E, J, U, U. Okay, D, E, J, U, U. And its second letter is E. Okay, so this is E. So the answer here will be E is 5th position, N is 14th position. And if you have to check how many letters will be there between them, so it will be 14 minus 5. And doing 14 minus 5, it will be how much? 9, and then one more minus 1. So it will be 8, because if I have to check the number of letters between N and D, so I'm not going to count N and D. We have to count between them. Okay, and if between them I'm counting, so it will be how many? 14 minus 5 minus 1, that is 8. Okay, so the answer here will be option number E, that is more than 7. Right. So I hope this is clear. What is the sum of the even numbers appeared in step number 4? Okay, so in the step number 4, you had numbers 22, 20, 25, 27 and 27 and 27. Okay, so what is the sum of the even numbers? So even numbers here are 22, 20 and all the rest are odd numbers. So adding 22 and 20, we get 42. So that is option number C is your final answer. So I hope this is clear to you all. Right. Okay, so now he is talking about step number 5. Okay, so you had, what are the numbers in step number 5? 2, 4, 7, 9, 9 and 9. So he is asking what is the difference between the numbers which are second from the right hand in step number 4. Okay, it was not just about step number 5. He is asking third from the left. So from the left, third one is 7. Okay, so this is 7. And second from the right hand in step number 4. Okay, so step number 4 is what? 22, 20, 25, 27, 27 and 27. Okay, second from the right is 27. So it will be 27 minus 7, that is 20. So the answer here will be option number B. Okay, right. So next he is asking about step number 3. Which of the following word is second to the left of the third word from the right? Okay, from the right you have to pick the third word. Okay, third word from the right and you have to move towards its left now. Okay, second to the left means plus 2. Okay, so that means you have to pick fifth from right. You have to check which is the fifth from right in step number 2. So just check your solution which is fifth from right in step number 2. So it is Genoh, that is option number D. So the final answer here is option number D. Now this is the question of input output. You can see it yourself. This similar kind of question came in your last year examination of RBI Grade B officer. Okay, so just because we are discussing, it took a lot of time, but when you are going to solve, you're definitely going to take little less time than this, right? But still, if you're going to solve this, you are going to attempt 5 questions. Okay, students, just confirm me, is this question clear to you all? Okay, students, I am waiting for your feedback because this is a very important session and you should not be listening. You should be solving the questions and also giving me some feedback regarding the session. Okay, so students, is this question clear to you all? Okay, so now next question, I'm coming to the next question. Actually, what is it? This is the question from critical reasoning. Okay, so now this is the question from critical reasoning. So you all must be knowing that okay, no need to fear about it. Just okay, if you are doubtful about this, about filling the examination of RBI, you feel your preparation is not good, so just join the batch. We have already started Revision Express batch. Join that batch, and in just 1 month, you are going to get all your syllabus covered in just 1 month. Okay, so Ankur, do not fear, fill the form and join this batch and keep on attending these YT sessions. You are definitely going to clear this exam. Okay, it's just you need to spend a lot of time in studying, right? Because it's just 1 month, right? But it is not the case because we have already started this revision batch for students, because we know that in 1 month also you can crack your RBI Grade B examination if you're going to spend all 30 days. Okay, 10 to 12 hours of every day of this month. If you're going to spend in your preparation, you can crack your exam even now. Okay, so do not delay for that. Just join the batch and keep on attending these YT sessions, right? Okay. So students, now let's move on to the next question. So answer me this. Okay, try this question and give me the answer. So Delhi government approved a new excise policy lowering the minimum age for consumption of alcohol to 21 years. Earlier the legal age of drinking in New Delhi was 25. Okay, with this move, the national capital joins the majority of Indian states in having 21 as the legal drinking age. Okay, while in some states the age limit is as low as 18. A few have it at the upper limit of 25. In some states the consumption of alcohol is forbidden. So state-wise it is varying, like age of consuming the alcohol, and also in some states it is completely forbidden. Okay, so what could be the fallout of the new excise policy approved by Delhi government? Okay, so what could be the fallout? So what is the meaning of fallout? Means adverse effect. Okay, what could be the effect of this new excise policy? So first one is more revenue will be generated for Delhi government as compared to earlier. Now this is not a logical fallout. Okay, adverse effect should be negative. Okay, so it should be something negative. So E says liquor will be advertised by Delhi government through banner in public places. Now this is again not negative. Okay, it is not an effect, it should be an effect. Okay, other states will follow the move by Delhi government. Now this is also not logical. New liquor shop will be inaugurated. Now this is also not an effect. Okay, this is not an impact. But opposition of Delhi will defy the move by state government. Now this is something negative, because if he himself says fallout means some adverse effect he is asking. So option number B suggests the actual adverse effect of this new excise policy. Okay students, is this clear to you all? Is this clear to all the students? So should we proceed further? Okay, one more such question I want you all to try. Kindly try this and answer me the question in the comment section. Ankur Kumar, please send me details of your batch. Ankur, just see the description of this session. You are going to get all the details if you want to join the batch, right? Okay, there will be a link for you where you can click and get all the details related to this batch and all the process, all the pattern of the batch. You are going to get that. Okay, so just check the description. Yes, which of the following can be postulated from the above statement? Okay, try this. Giving you 2 minutes. Try this question. Try this question. I'm giving you 2 minutes to try. Okay, students, answer me this. So Delhi government approved a new excise policy lowering. Now this is the same case. Okay, now the paragraph is same, but he is asking which of the following can be postulated from the above statement. Okay, now the first one says central government is not in the favor of move by Delhi government. Okay, it might be the case, but we are not getting any reference about this. Okay, so students, tell me one thing. What is the meaning of the word postulated? What is the meaning of this word postulated? Okay, so tell me this, what is the meaning of this word postulated? Answer me fast. Okay. Okay, students, answer me fast. What is the meaning of postulated? Even if you are unsure, you should answer. Inferred, meditation, very good. Inferred, or something that you have presumed, right? So which of the following can be postulated from the above statement? Okay, so central government is not in the favor of move by Delhi government. Okay, if they were assuming something negative, so they must not be going to do the same thing that has been told in the paragraph, right? So this is wrong. Okay, because we never assume anything negative. Okay, Delhi government wants to increase their revenue through new excise policy. Now that can be judged from the paragraph. Why they have lowered the age to 20 years? Because alcohol is not something good for your body, but still if they are lowering the age for the consumption, obviously they want to have more profits. Okay, so second makes some sense that this can be postulated from the above statement, right? Annual revenue of states who has forbidden the liquor is less in compared to Delhi. Okay, now annual revenue of states who has forbidden the liquor is less. Okay, now just see, they have forbidden and their revenue is less, but they still have forbidden. Now this do not make any sense. So the answer here will be option number D, that is only 2. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all, right? Okay, so now the next question. See, in your RBI Grade B examination, you are never going to get any direct question. You will be always getting indirect question in this examination this year also. And I have picked most of the questions from last year, because what happens every year is they increase the level. And level this time will definitely not be lower than the previous one. It can be same or it can be above than that. Okay, so picking the questions from the last session, picking the not session but last paper, okay, last year's exam. So if I'm picking the questions from your last year exam, so that is the best thing, because at least you get to know the level, because either it can be same or it can be more than this. Okay, but these are some topics that are coming every time, whether they are giving you an easy question or difficult question or direct or indirect, but they are giving the questions from input output every time. They are giving you questions from critical reasoning every time, and you have seen what is the format. This is the paragraph format. Okay, they are giving you a paragraph rather than a statement. That was some old method. That was some old type of question that used to come. Like they are giving you some statement and then asking which is the valid assumption, which is the valid argument. Okay, now they are not doing the same. They are giving you a paragraph and you have to read that paragraph well. And then 2 or 3 questions will be based on that paragraph. So if 2 or 3 questions are based on a paragraph, so reading that paragraph definitely justifies. Okay. If we are reading a paragraph, we are reading it for 3 questions. That is, we are reading it for 3 marks. We are putting that time, not just for 1 question, we are putting that time for 3 questions. Okay. So next, now I'm going to discuss about blood relation. Now here you can find, now this is a normal question, but what they have done, they have attached some figures with the paragraph. Like, in a family of 3 generations, there are 7 members and 3 married couple, fine. Each person has different age, fine. Only married couples have a child, fine. The one okay. So I feel there was some little okay. There was some little disconnection, but now I hope this is clear. Okay, so here the age and the relationships, both you have to make a solution. You have to make a solution for both. So I'm giving you 2 minutes to try, and I want all the students to make a solution for this. Okay, I want all the students to make a solution for this and confirm me with the word done in the comment section. Okay, so let's solve this now. Okay, let's solve this now and give me the answer in the comment. Give me, just write done in the comment because you're not having the questions to give answer. So just write done in the comment section. So in a family of 3 generations, there are 7 members and 3 married couples. Each person has different age. Only married couple have child. Okay, so let's make some diagram which is very direct. Okay, like here we have 3 generations and X is grandchild of M. Okay, X is grandchild of M. So do we have any other information about M or X? Yes, we have. W is the only son-in-law of M. Okay, W is the only son-in-law of M. So we can make this at least. Now X is grandchild of M. Okay, and W is the only son-in-law of M. W is son-in-law. Okay, so that means this is connected this how. Okay, so W is the only son-in-law of M. Okay, but we are not sure that X is the child of which person. We are not sure about that. Okay, so that we can check later on. Okay, so about M and W, he says one more thing. W has no siblings. That's fine. That's completely fine. Okay, so any other information? The one who is sister-in-law of W. Now W has no siblings and the one who is sister-in-law of W. So sister-in-law of W means sister of the wife of W. Okay, sister of the wife of W who is of 20 years age. Okay, right? So the one who is sister-in-law of W is 20 years old. Okay, so this we have made. Right, any other thing that we can do here? Just see if there is any other thing that we can do here. Now T is sister-in-law of K and K is unmarried. Okay, T is sister-in-law of K and K is sibling of M. Now K is sibling of M, fine. K is unmarried, fine, and he says only married couple have child. So if M have a child, then M is also married. Okay, now here he says this information that okay, K is unmarried and sibling of M. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we understand. So we have already made 6. We have already made 6 because who are those 6 people? These are, see, K, M, partner of M. Definitely M will be having a partner, only then they could have a child according to the question. And then there are 2 childs and one is married to W, and we already know in the 3rd generation we have to write X. So we have done with all the 7 people. We have done with all the 7 people. Okay, so now just fill the information. The one who is sister-in-law of W is 20 years old, fine. Okay, we have filled that. Okay, next is K is uncle of P. Now K is uncle. Now K is uncle of P. Okay, so if K is uncle of P, then P is who? We are not sure. Okay, so about P he says P who is 3 years younger than S. Now P who is 3 years younger than S means what? Actually that P and S, they are siblings. Only then they could have an age gap of 3. So this shows that P and S will come here. Okay, P and S will come in these 2 positions. We have reserved that. Okay, now W is the only son-in-law of M. We have done that and has no siblings, justified. T is the sister-in-law of K. Now T is sister-in-law of K. So that means T is sister-in-law. T will come here. That means M is actually male. Okay. Now K is unmarried and sibling of M, done. X is grandchild of M and 15 years younger than her aunt. Okay, X is grandchild of M and 15 years younger. Okay, now if X is 15 years younger than her aunt, and one more thing, age of S is not an even number. Okay, now this clears my doubt. This definitely clears my doubt that age of S is not an even number. Okay, so what is happening here? S is not an even number, right? And we already know that P and S will come here. Okay, now this is 20. This is 20. So 20 is an even number, but S is not an even number. So S will be written here and P will be written here. Now this clarifies my doubt. Okay, so what was given to us here about S and P? That okay, right. Okay, so here the one who is sister-in-law, yes, we have. K is uncle of P. P who is 3 years younger than S. Now P is actually younger than S, so S must be 23 years old. Only then P can be younger than S by 3 years. Okay, so this we have done. Okay, now about X. Now where are we going to write X? Now about X, he says age of X is grandchild of M and 15 years younger than her aunt. Okay, X is 15 years younger than her aunt. Okay, so if X is 15 years younger, so here I'm going to write X. Okay, and about X, what he says, because here there were 7 members and 3 married couple. So we have already made 2 married couple. Okay, but there cannot be here 3 married couples, right? Because in a family there are 7 members, right? We have already done that, and only married couples have a child. Okay, only married couples have a child. So just because there were seven members, we have to do this. Okay, so now about X, if we check about X, okay, here he says than her aunt. Now her suggests that X is a female. Okay, so age of X will be 5, right? Because she is 15 years younger than her aunt. Okay, so is this question clear to you all? I hope you're having the same solution. Yes? And K is 30 years old. We can write that also. K is 30 years old. Okay. So students, are you all clear? Today in this session, I just wanted to inform you that you are not going to get any direct question from input output, not any direct question from blood relation, and also what kind of question will be covered from critical reasoning. Okay, so these are the most repetitive questions that are coming in your exam from last 3 years. Okay, so this is how you have to do this. I hope it is clear to you all that how you have to prepare for this RBI Grade B examination in the month of July, that is coming in the month of July. So you're not going to practice direct questions, you are going to practice indirect questions from every chapter, whether that is blood relation or directions also. Okay, so you should not think like sitting and puzzles will be little tricky and all the rest will be easy. So you should not be thinking that. Okay, so I hope it is all clear. Students, if you feel you need a revision, you need to complete the whole syllabus. So just join the batch. We have already started Revision Express batch. Demo of that class is also already on our YouTube session. You can check the demo class. Okay, and if you want to join that batch, so just click in the description. You are going to get all the details for that. One more announcement I have to make. This Sunday we are going to discuss the free mock test that is available on our website Oliveboard. So you can just check the website Oliveboard. There you will have one mock test which is free for RBI Grade B examination phase 1. Okay, I'm talking about phase 1. Okay, so just attempt that mock test. Okay, and on Sunday we are going to discuss the same test. Okay, but before Sunday you should attempt the whole mock test, preferably on Saturday, so that you remember all your doubts and queries on Sunday. Okay, so preferably on Saturday you are going to attempt that mock test. Okay, and on Sunday we are going to discuss, our whole team like me, maths, and the whole section of 200 questions, whole mock test of 200 questions will be discussed this Sunday. So do not forget to attend the session. Okay, and it will be discussed on this platform only. Okay, so all the students can join. Even if you're not a student, you can also join the batch, because this test is free of cost for all the students. Okay, so I hope you all are going to come on Sunday and going to attempt the test a day before Sunday. Right? Okay students, thank you so much. Going to meet in next session with some more important things to discuss about your RBI Grade B examination. Thank you so much.